Today I'm putting a set of identical twins on the same NFL team, which the lucky team that gets to sign these twins will be decided by the old magical wheel. Don't mind me here, just chilling with my lights off as we spin this wheel to see these twins get added to the Carolina Panthers. So they've now officially added two 20-year-old identical twins who both have 99 ratings for literally everything, with them both being locked into lifetime contracts here. So Panthers fans, welcome Putma and Putya Dickinson, the quarterback wide receiver brotherly combo, who I have full confidence will end up being the best duo in the history of the National Football League, and who I wholeheartedly believe will turn the Carolina Panthers into one of the best franchises in sports history. Now, their career goals today: bring Carolina their first ever Super Bowl, and simply break every Panthers passing and receiving record. And if the Dickinsons fail, they force me to give away 3 copies of Madden 27 to my subscribers. Now for the incredible news: their first season as Panthers literally couldn't have gone any better, putting the franchise in their backs, leading them to a first-round bye as rookies. And you best believe there's going to be a lot more where this came from. And beneath the surface, the 13-4 record was even crazier than what it looked like, because 3 of those losses literally came by 3 points. The other one came by 4. So that's a total of, like 13 points away from going undefeated? We finished the season off with 5 straight wins in a row. So I really do wonder, looking at their schedule, if there's a realistic shot the Twins can go 20-0 at some point in their career. And this isn't even necessarily a huge shock, as in their first season of professional football, they lead the NFL's #1 offensive attack. And that's even more impressive knowing they won 13 games, almost going undefeated with one of the worst defenses in football. And for the big reveal, Putma Dickinson in his NFL debut season: 5,400 passing yards, 53 passing touchdowns, while only throwing 5 interceptions, which I am pretty positive this has got to be MVP numbers, right? Like, if he didn't win, it had to be because of a few calls from the NFL's PR department. With his numbers, I'm excited to see how his brother did. Now, on the ground, Chuba Hubbard didn't really help out too much, although he did have 13 touchdowns. And don't forget, Putma has 99 speed as well, so on the ground had 474 yards and just 75 carries and a tutty. But I'm actually more excited about Putya's receiving numbers than I was Putma's passing numbers. I mean, that has got to be some sort of record, dude. This is his rookie season, by the way. 2,000 yards, 28 touchdowns on just 98 receptions. That is a receiving touchdown on every 3.5 catches. Mr. Dickinson, that's crazy. And the funny thing is, like, Ted McMillan had more catches than him, but almost half the yards. But, like, I really wonder, though, if with these numbers, because that's got to be NFL records right here, if with these numbers, there's a chance that he actually beat out his brother for the MVP. I've never, ever, in any career video I've ever done, seen a wide receiver win MVP. So we'll have to see if throughout his career, Putya can be the first. Well, I thought I might as well also mention that Derek Brown almost had 20 sacks from the D tackle position. Jalen Phillips, first season as a Panther, 14. Nicholas with 10. But let's see. This year's NFL MVP goes to the quarterback, Putma Dickinson, which his brother did come in 9th, but I do find that crazy. 28 receiving touchdowns only get you 9th in MVP voting. Like, surely if this was real life, he would have won the award, right? Like I said, I'm excited to see throughout his career if he can win the award, but if he can't win it with 28 touchdowns, like, what would it take? Like 40? Not to mention yours truly wins Coach of the Year. I would like to think this season's success all was because of me, but how does this make sense? The wide receiver brother did win Offensive Player of the Year, and he also won Offensive Rookie of the Year. So Putma won MVP, but wasn't good enough to win Rookie of the Year. I don't know, just a dumb game. But the exciting thing to me here, boys, is this video has already been crazy, and like, we're just in their rookie seasons. I mean, the Dickinson twins got at least 13, 14 seasons left in them. And also, quick disclaimer, I do want to note both of their careers do end once one of them decide to retire. So they are going to start and finish their career at the same exact time. Now let's see if the Dickinson's rookie seasons can get even more exotic by making it all the way to the Super Bowl, which their first playoff game in the divisional round following the bye will be against the Detroit Lions. Before we do jump in and actually play our first game with the Dickinsons, there's something else I want to check out. That is so funny, dude. Putya Dickinson, the receiver, has already broken the single season all-time record for receiving yards and touchdown catches. And he's literally just one season in. It's going to be tough for him, though, to break the all-time reception record, because like 149 grabs is crazy, but I have to say, dude, it's a pretty decent start. And also, Putya got really close to breaking Peyton Manning's records here. So I really wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing the Dickinson brothers own 5 of these different single-season records. What Putma did do in his rookie season is break the all-time Panthers single-season passing yard and passing touchdown record, obviously, as did his brother at receiver. But crazy, though, he couldn't beat out CMC for the single-season reception record. In terms of single game, he broke the all-time single-game passing yard record. Couldn't surpass Cam Newton's 5 passing touchdown record, but the receiver brother did break the single-game receiving yard and touchdown record. But also, it's going to be really hard to get 16 catches in a single game. CMC had 15 catches in a game. That's crazy. They did, though, break all the rookie game, single game records. But hold on. He tied Cam Newton's record because he also threw 5. I feel like it's a little lame that he doesn't show up here. And as long as the Dickinson twins end up playing at least 15 seasons, I would not be shocked either if they end up becoming the all-time leading receiver in NFL history. Let's hopefully help add on to their already legendary resume by getting a win here and advancing to the NFC Conference Championship. And at least our defense opened the games up, holding the Lions to a field goal. Wait a second. Why is the quarterback returning the kickoffs? Wow, he is. That's actually so funny. I didn't even know quarterback could be set as a kick returner in the depth chart. But now it is officially time to see the Putma and Putya Dickinson connection live in action. And I'm going to go deep first play. Probably going to force the ball to him. Hopefully I don't throw an interception to start. So I really want to win this game and advance to the conference championship. I don't think he can make that throw. We're going to take off, though, that 99 speed. Dude, this is lethal. We try the same play again, though. Now, I do want to say this is on all Madden difficulty, so even though he's a 99 across the board, he's not going to get open on every single play. It's still hard on all Madden, which this time, maybe we'd make that throw. Okay. That's not who I was throwing to, but at least it wasn't an interception. Jalen Coker wide open to the seam. That's a grab. Taking off. RB wide open again. That is Jalen Coker yet again inside the 10. On the slant. Oh, no. Oh, yes. That linebacker was right there to pick the ball off, but don't care. Last play, the first quarter, the Dickinson connection connects for their first touchdown in the playoffs. And fitting, you know. A 69-yard touchdown on third down to Amon-Ra St. Brown. You just love to see it. I knew we were going to have to score 40 points to win this game. And now, I suppose, it's our turn. Can you just please get open on this deep post? Again, I don't trust it. So we're going to take off with them and get about 7. Oh, got a bad guy on my face. Throw it away. Live to see another down. A is open. What a throw. What a catch. Tommy Trimble into plus territory. I think he threw that ball right out of a sack. Another play action. Which maybe he'll be open. Can he throw it over that linebacker? Yes, he can. What a dime. He was out of bounds. Drag is open yet again. A little bit of a throw, but Jalen Coker, dude, he is cooking right now. Oh, God. We scramble, and we probably should have thrown it away because I lost 5. All right, the brother checked out, apparently, so maybe look for Ted McMillan. Probably not. We're looking for Chuba, who's going to be open. Good throw. Some yak yards for a first down. The drag again. Just take what the defense is giving us right now. Dickinson, another slant. That's going to be another touchdown, dude. There's no chance of taking them down there. I think is that 2 catches, 2 touchdowns? And our defense at least holds them to a field goal. Really want this deep post to work at least once today. Again, he's a 99 overall with 99 speed. So Putya has got to get open eventually, right? Oh, this is the one. Come on, that's the most insane throw I've ever seen in my life. He has to dive and make the catch. If you caught it in stride, it would have been a touchdown. But still, dude, that was an insane throw. It's like a 67-yard throw just like that. After his first big catch, can we get him his 3rd touchdown of the day on a little drag route? Contested catch, no problem. I think we missed the extra point, I think. That's great. Oh, my God. Our defense actually forced a 3 and out for once, and now we have to go 91 yards. Now, this is one of those instances where I think I'm going to throw it to him regardless as an experiment, even if he's double covered, which he's not going to be. A was wide open. This is going to be intercepted, isn't it? I at least knocked the ball down. You know, Thomas Edison would have never invented the light bulb if he quit after his first attempt. So we try again, boys. And this is the one. I'm not going to lie. With that speed, he's going to run underneath this. Dickinson to Dickinson touchdown. I love Dickinson. Love it. That's a Dickinson dime. And of course, we give up another touchdown. Now, this is where I feel like I got to be careful that I just don't get crazy and throw the ball into double coverage. I feel like a hype beast where I just want to throw the ball deep every time now. But if I do that, there's a chance we end up losing the game. First and foremost, we've got to win this, boys. Got to be smart. Got to be smart. Which, throw it deep to him again. He's going to come back to it. Just like we drew it up, boys. After that, we're going to go hurry up purely for the vibes. Oh, the deep post is going to be open. He got the throw off as he got hit in stride. Dude, it is too freaking easy. If you told me this is rookie mode, I'd believe you. It is not, though. Okay, I'm not going to lie, dude. Amon-Ra St. Brown might have more yards than Dickinson at this point. Our defense is horrible. I told them they got 2. Why'd they go for 2? I literally told you guys we're going to have to score 40 if we're going to win. Okay, Coker wide open the dig. Okay, going back to it again. That is so funny how that keeps working like that. Quick throw to Coker. Out in the flats, another first. I love this X factor that we got because I literally can see what defense they're running. So this slant should be open. It's not actually. I'm going to wait. Do I throw it? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Let's go. I love Dick. I love it. The Dick twins are legendary. Oh, this is about to be easy money on this 2-point conversion. Oh, Ted McMillan, his first catch of the game. Good for a 2-point conversion. Oh, finally, we get the ball back. And out of pure vibes, I do want to go ahead and score 50 points here. Tommy Trimble. What a throw. What a catch. Drags wide. Threw a little bit behind him. Oh, Dick is double covered. Running back wide open, though. Well, take it. All right, time for the Dickinson twins to drop 50 right on Dan Campbell's head. Slant again. You have to fight for it. Of course, he hangs on. I am so sick of this guy. Got 20 seconds left. You best believe I'm throwing it up to bro here. I really want to moss on somebody, and that's somebody being Roger McCreary. That is too easy. 5'10" Roger McCreary trying to go stride for stride on the Dick is crazy. And what a freaking game, boys. I thought we were going to score some points, but I didn't think that many. Get Dick, golf. Hold on, what was that final stat line? 22 of 26 for 540 and 8 touchdowns, no picks. 10 catches for 340 yards and 7 touchdowns. And what actually might be crazier than this stat line is the fact that Amon-Ra St. Brown actually kind of kept up with them. Moving on, next week, NFC Conference Championship game against who else than the Philadelphia Eagles. Let's see if the Dickinson brothers can put on yet again another big performance here to advance into the Super Bowl in their rookie seasons. Now, a lot of firepower early on here. Still no points scored. Still no points at halftime. 7-0 finally. 7-7, so it's going to come down to the wire. 14-7, we take the lead. 17-7, our defense. The unlikely heroes today. Not a lot from the Dickinson twins, but a win is a win. They've officially led their Carolina Panthers to their first Super Bowl since 2015. Ooh, which the Dickinsons get either the Patriots or Bills in the Super Bowl. And the Buffalo Bills it is, who unfortunately is one of the teams that we lost to in the regular season. But what a perfect opportunity for revenge. 10-7, 14-10 going into halftime, which the Bills take the lead. Are they going to beat us for the second time in the same season? Down by 3, and the Bills win. This, my friends, is the second time the Dickinson twins have lost to the Bills in the same season. You best believe that the next time these two teams match up, they're going to drop 100 on them. But I promise you, boys, this will not be the last time you see the Dickinsons in the Super Bowl. But I do know this loss is going to hit the Dicks hard, just like a kidney stone. But outside the twins, you got to keep in mind they still have teammates such as Ted McMillan, all the way up to an 89 rated superstar. But focus immediately back on the twins. I am kind of excited to see throughout the career which one of them do accumulate the more extra skill points. As of right now, it looks like put you in the lead. Now, following the Super Bowl loss, you best believe the Dickinson twins are right in the face of the GM. So they want him to improve the team around them with his $60 million just sitting there. I mean, they're playing for free, for crying out loud. I mean, they definitely made signings, you know. The highlight being Ronnie Hickman. They signed Dameon Pierce, who I didn't even know was alive anymore. But hey, I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least they got some half-decent depth, which interested to see what they do in the draft here. Wait, there's just no way. I guess we're just accumulating all the cocks. But outside of the memes, though, it was a relatively mid-draft. But still have my full faith in the Dickinson twins to bring us right back to the playoffs this next season. Let us hope and pray that the Dicks don't have a down year. Okay, so a better season than a year ago, but unfortunately don't earn a first-round bye, because it goes to the freaking 49ers who went 15-2 because their division sucked. Lost to the Cowboys, lost to the Bengals, I mean, relatively close, and then got absolutely demolished by the Packers. So let's hope and pray we don't face them in the playoffs. Okay, somehow the offense had even more yards than a year ago, and defensively, somehow we were even worse. Oh, it's a masterclass from Putma. 4,700 yards, 57 touchdowns, while completing the perfect amount of passes. And with his passing numbers being even better than what they were a year ago, I wonder how his brother did. On the ground, Chuba with another bad season. Decent year from Putma on the ground, 335 yards, 5.7 yards per carry, 2 tutties. But what we care about now is how his brother did through the air. And holy sh! You'll never see anything like this ever again, boys. 128 yards, 2,436 receiving yards, and 40 receiving touchdowns. There is no shot, no way, no planet, no universe where this guy did not win NFL MVP. If you cannot win NFL MVP at the wide receiver position with 40 freaking touchdowns, touchdowns, dude, just ban the award. The government's got to get involved at that point because this is insane. I just don't feel like there's any way he can top this season, right? And like poor Ted McMillan and Xavier Legette, because like they had good seasons too, man, but it looks pathetic compared to Put Ya. It's like I don't even know what to say, dude. It's like the rest of his career is probably going to be a disappointment at this point. But I'm telling you, if he does not win MVP, I'm inciting a riot. So let's see if for the first time in my channel's history, in any franchise video I have ever completed, if a wide receiver can win MVP. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a freaking second. The quarterback won 40 receiving touchdowns is only good for third place. I mean, yeah, I know these are good numbers. I know he broke the all-time NFL single season records, but so did his brother. If you cannot win NFL MVP while catching 40 touchdowns, man, just rename it the quarterback award. And what makes me even more mad is like, okay, it's somewhat understandable that the MVP goes to the quarterback that broke the single season records, but the fact of the matter is he finished behind Joe Burrow in voting. Like, yeah, dude, this is a good season for a quarterback, but not even close to equivalent of 2,500 yards and 40 touchdowns for a receiver, dude. Dumb game, stupid game. And still not a shocker that Put Ya remains in the lead with 14 extra skill points. But what I do want to note here is that the Dickinson brothers have broken the all-time single-season Carolina Panthers franchise records for all of their stat categories. They have yet to break every single game record, though, as somehow throughout Put Ya's career, he's going to have to get 16 grabs in a game to break CMC's single game reception record, which I don't know if that's possible. That's so funny, dude. Put Ya has broken Steve Smith's all-time Carolina Panther receiving touchdown record in 2 seasons. I mean, he's literally like 600 receptions behind Steve Smith while scoring more touchdowns than him. That's so crazy. I really can't believe we're only 2 seasons into the Dickinsons' careers because like this has been one of the crazier career videos I've ever done already. It's just 2 seasons in. We still got probably 10 more to go. But let's see if for the first time, though, they can win themselves a Super Bowl, which we're just going to simulate this bad boy right through, which they're going to have to win 3 games in a row, which they have the capability to do so. The question is, will they get it done? No. For the second straight year, the Dickinsons fall out of the playoffs, this time in the conference championship game to their division rival Buccaneers. Oh, and it sucks too, brother, because we beat the Bucs both times we played them in the regular season, but unfortunately, the Dickinsons lost when it mattered the most. Put Ya still upset about the collusion against them. The Bucs winning a Super Bowl and a guy named Servecchia Dennis winning Super Bowl MVP before the Dickinsons do is just absolutely downright diabolical. Next season though, boys, especially if the GM spends his money wisely, oh no, it's never a good sign when the salary cap that you have goes up. Oh no. The highlight of our offseason was signing Maema Njogmeta from our practice squad. So this best be one of the best drafts of all time, or the Dicks are going to be angry. Oh, there's no way, dude. There's just no way. So now apparently we employ the cornerback Cox brothers. You just can't convince me that the simulation theory isn't our reality. So in season 3, can the Dickinson twins and the Cox brothers lead the Panthers to their first ever Super Bowl? So 14 wins, no first round bye. 13 wins, another first round bye. Oh no. The offense actually went backwards. The Grossi Posse is our freaking kryptonite, boys. We literally can't beat them. And also despise the fact that we have lost 3 of our last 4 games heading into the playoffs. That is never a good sign. I mean, you hate to say it's a down year, but it is. When you consider last year threw for 57 yards and 57 touchdowns. At least, again, that's pretty much perfect completion percentage. Need to just stop completely talking about Chuba because he's putting up pathetic numbers. Now, Put Ya, again, it sucks to scoff at this, but when he had 40 touchdowns a year ago, it's just like, what do I say? Yippee? Probably can't anticipate, yet again, he does not win MVP. His brother does. He did come in 6th, but just like, honestly, I feel like if he could come in 2nd, that would feel like a dub to me. Now, come on, Dickinson brothers. We have got to make it back to the Super Bowl and actually win it. Oh, we are so close, yet so far away. The Dickinsons have been on the big stage before, but let the entire city of Charlotte down. But this is the time for the Dickinsons to seize the moment, as I'm ready for the Dick Twins to go down as legends. 14-7 lead going into halftime, boys. We choked last game, so I'm not going to scream until the clock strikes 0. This is me screaming as the Dickinson Twins have done it. 21-10, down goes Lamar, get dicked. It's time to celebrate. So take it in, soak it in, breathe it in, as we need to appreciate the moment while at the same time not let it satisfy us. Because as the case always is with dicks, they always want more. At least for me in the meantime, they got challenge 1 completed. Ooh, tight battle with the brothers, notching things up at 21. Now, I will say, if the front office can actually put together a good offseason with this money in the draft, this could be the start of a dynasty. Oh my. I cannot contain my excitement from the Earl Law signing. Dude, what the fuck? At this moment in time, I really feel like I've been trapped inside the Matrix, but in the meantime, let's not take away from Mateus Head coming in as an 82 overall tight end, brother, out of Iowa, which makes sense. But all things considered, Dickinson to Head could also make for a pretty good wombo combo. Well, that's gross. Who has a better offense than us, dude? Those dang Chiefs, apparently. But another season that we're accustomed to from Putma, 5,600 yards, 53 tutties, with a perfect completion percentage. Okay, this is new. I have never in my life seen a quarterback with more rushing yards than the starting running back. Yeah, he only got 111 carries. That is still an insane stat. But the brother, 34 touchdowns, 23 interceptions. Again, you think I'd be excited here, but he's not gonna win MVP. He might come in second, maybe. Or not, dude. There's just no way Michael Penix should finish above him in the MVP. There's no way Michael Penix put up numbers that are more impressive than 34 receiving touchdowns. Stupid, dumb, idiotic game. Come on, let's take out my own personal frustration here and win a back-to-back Super Bowl. Or not. Ew! For the first time today, we got first round. There's no way we got 14 points with the Dickinson Twins against the Saints. Held us to 200 yards. Sacked 6 times. Like, what kind of crap is this? Brother, the Dickinson Twins are getting hard and angry. So this front office better spend this money for once, so they might take their talents elsewhere. Okay, the Dickinsons might not be going anywhere, because they actually spent money this offseason. And that money went to Quinn Miners. There's just no way Miners joins the Dickinsons. This very well could end up being the one video that gets me arrested. Oh, for once, nobody horny in this draft class. And it was a good one, too. Incredible defensive tackle in the 7th round. An insane guard late in the 1st round. So all in all, I feel like a 10 out of 10 offseason. Now, from here, boys, we're going to do something crazy. We're going to simulate until the Dickinson Twins are 30 years old. And at that point, see if they've won more Super Bowls, see if they've broken more records, and most importantly, see if Putya can become the first wide receiver in any of my videos ever to win MVP. Me and the Dickinsons might be the same age now, but it's not slowing them down at all. Okay, got that 1st round bye by the skins of our shaft. And I'm not gonna lie, that might be the most yards we've ever got in a single season. And yardage-wise, this might actually be the best year I've ever seen from Putmo. We'll have to see what he did the last 6 years, but at least for now, this looks good. Same thing with the running game, dude, is just atrocious. Now, Putya with another incredible season. 2,100 yards, 36 touchdowns. Highly doubt he's even won MVP up to this point. We'll have to see if maybe he made it to 50 touchdowns a year. But MVP in 2034 goes again to the quarterback, although Putya did come in 3rd. Now, let us see up to this point in time. We have Putmo with 38 extra skill points, Putya with 36. Good to see Heads turned into a monster. But unfortunately, it looks like the Cox brothers were worthless as they didn't get a 2nd contract. But before we check to see what happened in the last 6 seasons, let's go ahead and see if we make it back to the Super Bowl here. And the boys have done it yet again. Demolished the Lions and got revenge for the embarrassment the Packers served up to us the first couple seasons of their career to advance into the Super Bowl to hopefully take down the Dolphins. It was never a question, was it? You'd like to see a Dickinson brother win MVP though, which that did obviously make for our 3rd Super Bowl, but let's see what's happened since then. Maybe we won more. The Giants won in 2028, Falcons won in 2029, in 2030 goes to my Tennessee Titans for the first ever time, so at least that makes me happy. 2031 goes to my Titans again, so at least Cam Ward has turned out. This again is making me extremely happy. 2032 goes to the Browns, so at least like the wealth is being spread around right now. In 2033 goes to the Patriots, and in 2034, oh, we got beat by the Bengals. So actually kind of funny, in the span of like 8 years, I think that's what, like 5 franchises to win their first Super Bowl in team history? Hold on, that wasn't our 3rd Super Bowl, it was our 2nd. Dumb hick. I'm a dumb cracker. But now, my friends, it is time to see what has happened on an individual level. Oh, Putma's had some crazy seasons, specifically here in 2032. Almost 5,900 yards. The first quarterback in history to toss 60 touchdowns in a season while only throwing 6 interceptions. We gotta hope and pray, though, like 50 of those touchdowns went to Putya. Come on, man. I want to see a wide receiver win an MVP. Oh, in 2032, he did put up 137 grabs and the most yards of his career, but couldn't get close to his 2026 40 touchdown total. I told you guys that was just never gonna happen again. Which he's made the Pro Bowl every year of his career, and I think he's probably won Offensive Player of the Year every single season of his career. But unless I'm missing something, boys, he has never won NFL MVP, despite never once in his career putting up less than 26 receiving touchdowns and 2,000 yards in a single season. Diabolical. All while Putma has won MVP every single season he's ever played. They're still only 31 years old, though, so he's still got time. He's still got time. So the good news continues here, as 3 years into the future, the Dickinsons still earning the Panthers a first-round bye, but whether or not they won more Super Bowls remains to be seen. Now, the important thing to note here before we check anything else is the fact that the Twins are now 33 years old, which means we might be coming to the end of the career of Putya Dickinson. Wide receivers retire anywhere from 33 to 35, which is crazy considering he's still a 99 overall receiver across the board. Some of his ratings have dipped a little bit, but dude, he's still by far the best receiver in NFL history at this point. So I do think it's dumb. There's a hard cap where players retired even though they're still considered the best receiver ever, but we have to play within the rules. And remember, the rules are once one brother retires, the other one does as well. So we need to hope and pray, if this is the final year of their careers, they go out with a bang and bring Carolina at least one more Super Bowl. Now, I will say that's like one of the worst offensive performances we've seen from him so far. Although that's still great numbers from Putma as a 33-year-old, but at the same time, it's not as good as what we're accustomed to. And oh no, boys. Like, I know 29 touchdowns is still crazy, but this is the first time I've ever seen him below 2,000 career receiving yards. So hopefully his career didn't tell off that bad, because even with the 29 touchdowns, more than likely, yep, he didn't get a single MVP vote, although his brother continues to win the award, which he probably has every single season of his career. Which, looking at the last couple of seasons, this was the first year where he threw for less than 5,000 yards. This is actually the first year of his career where he threw for less than 5,200. So don't know what happened, but I don't like it. What about his brother? I mean, another really good 3-season stretch, but again, probably didn't win MVP. Although he did continue to win Offensive Player of the Year every season of his career up to this point. Now, this is crazy, as I just wanted a little quick update. Putma Dickinson up to 77,000 career passing yards, 713 career passing touchdowns, and he hasn't even thrown 100 interceptions yet. Now, his brother up to 30,000 career receiving yards on 1,600 career catches and 426 receiving touchdowns. Not to mention, Putma's also got 5,400 yards and 27 tutties on the ground. And like I said, fellas, if this is their final year before they both call it quits, can they please go out with another Super Bowl? I mean, the Dickinsons, they just gotta ride off into the sunset, which they do make it against the Cincinnati Bengals, 1 seed versus 1 seed Super Bowl matchup, as yet again took down the Grossi posse, take down the Niners, as we just gotta get this dub, boys. We got to. Oh my God, not like this, not like this. Please don't tell me he retired, brother. No! There it is, as the brothers call it quits, even though he's still a 99 overall. But we got a lot to look at here, boys. So leaving off in 2035, following our Super Bowl win against the Dolphins. In 2036, the Falcons win their second. In 2037, the Steelers win, as they did make it to 4 Super Bowls, to lose 2 of them, but still winning 2 Super Bowls with a Super Bowl-less franchise is a massive dub, and a lot to take in here, boys, as he wasn't able to pass Tom Brady's passing yard record, but Putma did become the all-time NFL leader in passing touchdowns with 713, while his brother broke every single career receiving record. I mean, dude, absolutely freaking shattered them, which also means the brothers broke every single record they needed to career-wise. But what about the Panthers single game records, though, as that's the one that really could screw me and have us fail the challenge. But here we have it. He broke the single game passing records, and thank God They also broke every single Panthers single game receiving record, which means yet again, by the skin of our skinny shafts, complete today's Dickinson Career Challenge. And considering they go down as the number 1 and number 2 best players in NFL history, I think it is safe to say that the Dickinson bloodline needs to be studied. Now, if you enjoyed this absolutely ridiculous career video, you can click right here to watch another one.